Cell phone users hit by a wave of mysterious text messages. November 8th, 2019. People across America awoke on Thursday to find unexplained text messages on their mobile phones. The mystery began in the early hours of the morning, when countless thousands of text messages, many of them completely unintelligible, were suddenly delivered to phones across the U.S. Many found that the messages had seemingly been sent by their friends or family members. One woman, 28-year-old Stephanie Bouvie from Portland, was awoken at 5 a.m. to receive a text message from her sister which simply read, OMG. Fearing that it was bad news about her newborn nephew, she attempted calling around but couldn't get an answer. It took 3 hours for her to determine that everything was all right. After checking into the messages further, she discovered that several of her friends had received messages she had sent months ago, and that her sister had received texts from February. It seemed that, for whatever reason, mobile phone companies had suddenly sent out a large wave of text messages that had previously been sent, but hadn't originally been delivered. Now it's funny, said Bouvie, but out of context it was not cool. A spokesman for Sprint has since revealed that a maintenance update was responsible. However, no specific details have been provided. T-Mobile suggested that it was a third-party vendor issue. If you happen to receive any strange texts on Thursday, at least now you know the reason why. Source ABC News. Let's take a look at another story about it. A strange glitch sent tons of mysterious text messages to phones nationwide. Social media lit up Thursday as people shared the bizarre messages they received or were accused of sending, many of which appear to be from February. Can you open the door? Read a text message received by HuffPost senior culture writer Reba Blay on Thursday morning. It was from her mother, who was nowhere nearby. Senior food and style editor Kristen Aiken received a text from her grandmother on Thursday that read, "Nice looking boy." Her grandmother rarely texts, and they hadn't been talking about a boy. Numerous people woke up to odd text messages like these, sent from friends and family members, even exes. They seemed to make little sense. The messages Numerous people woke up to the odd text messages like these, sent from friends and family members. The messages appeared disjointed, not relevant to any current or ongoing conversation. To add further mystery to the ordeal, people weren't just receiving these messages. Others were accused of sending them, despite not having any evidence in their outgoing message logs. One reader, Deborah Ochatz, told HuffPost in an email that she received a text from her husband of 50 years that simply read, Dakota. He died in June. Ochatz also noted that the message wasn't like anything her husband had sent her in his lifetime, though she said he did travel across the country in January of 2019. I think it's a long shot, but he could have texted me that he was in North Dakota. Not like him, though, to drop the North. Reddit and Twitter also exploded with people wondering where these messages came from. One user says, "Why did my phone send out a text in the middle of the night that I didn't send? Apparently other people had this happen too." Another user put, "Woke up today thinking my mom was crazy talking to herself, and this is the text she got from me apparently. Except I didn't send it. Someone please explain how the F this happened. I'm creeped out. And here is actually the conversation between her and her mom right here. Her mom sent her a message 3 in the morning saying I'm engaged. And the girl was pretty shocked, and I guess it was an old text. Another user put, so my best friend's husband got a text message from her at 4:45 a.m. that said, am I going to get sued for sexual harassment? She didn't send it, and there's no evidence of it on her phone or her phone bill, but it's on his phone. Has anyone ever heard of this? While another user wrote, question, did anyone's phone send a text message to someone else that was never sent? Apparently my husband got a text from me saying I loved him and happy Valentine's Day, and I never sent that to him and doesn't appear on my phone. And yet still another user named Mammy wrote in, so at almost 1 a.m. my time, at Harley Rose, phone received a text message, not iMessage, from me saying, need help. But my phone was in my living room, and I was in my bedroom. And on my end, there's no record on that message. Anyone have a logical explanation, or are we haunted? And it says, in the story, HuffPost spoke to an 18-year-old woman, Esther Young, who said her friend and her both received messages from her that she did not recall sending. Young believes the text to her boyfriend is from months ago. They were definitely from before June, because I have my license now and I haven't asked to be picked up from school since before January. And here's the message from Esther. Alright, let's go look at that better. Get a better look at that. And then he shows her, but she doesn't have any recollection of it. She asked whoever to pick her up, but didn't. Well, it says she did, but she has no evidence of it. Anyways, so what is the origin of these texts? The problem appeared to affect a wide range of networks, as well as multiple brands of phones. T-Mobile told HuffPost that it was aware of the situation, calling it a third-party vendor issue that affected multiple networks. T-Mobile also said the problem was, quote, resolved, unquote. Sprint provided additional details, telling HuffPost that a maintenance update occurred to part of the messaging platforms of multiple carriers in the U.S., including Sprint, which caused some customers to have older text messages sent to their devices. Verizon, which owns HuffPost's parent company, Verizon Media, did not provide an explanation, but referred HuffPost to a third-party text message service provider called Cineverse. Cineverse sent HuffPost a statement on Thursday night taking full responsibility for the glitch. Quote, during an internal maintenance cycle last night, 168,149 previously undelivered text messages were inadvertently sent to multiple mobile operators' subscribers. Cineverse said. Alright, so that's those two stories. Very crazy to hear that kind of stuff happen. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Did you get a mystery text sent to you from a phone that you don't remember? Please let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Very strange. I can't wait to hear people tell me about what may have happened with them or may, not have happened. So that's pretty crazy. Thank you guys so much. And I want to give a special shout out to all the super chatters out there. I really appreciate you guys so much. You make the channel possible. So I don't know when I'm going to do another live stream, but that will definitely be soon. Like I said, thank you, and I'll see you soon. Much love, fam. Peace.